What's up? It's me. That was a weird noise. Anyway, I'm extremely tired. But I want to finish up this game, so I'm going to attempt to do so. And I'm pretty sure we didn't watch this last time, so... Get a sweet
The island we
cinematic.
went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military.
Hey, look what plane it is.
I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
This game very quickly became depressing in that singular cutscene. Hey, this now. I think. It's an awfully long black screen game. What you doing? You alright?
Okay, enough
Oh, there it
talk.
goes.
Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island.
We did, actually.
It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
A fast craft, you say? You mean like basically all of the ones that I actually like flying? We got the whole crew. I suppose that makes sense. We are moving. And I don't think we have enough for anything, right? Well, 330, that's actually a decent amount. Not that it really matters. I want this because it gives me gun alignment, which is huge. That improves accuracy a lot, and by a lot I mean makes it actually possible to hit things worth a shit. And I also would like this, but that is so far down that tree that that's not happening, I don't think. At least certainly not anytime soon, because that's 350, oh shit. That's what, 900,000 plus the upgrades along the way, so probably 1 million or more to get down to that one. This is pretty good too, so you probably want both of those. That's actually pretty good too. A lot of these upgrades are actually pretty nice, but for now, we'll just stick with what we got. We could purchase the AGMs. I mean, if we really need ground, I have this thing. Not that this is a great weapon. And the slightest, and the AGMs are far better. We'll just save. I don't think we need AGMs. We're going over water. Well, actually, if we're fighting on the island, then yeah, we'll want those. Whatever. It's very ominous how there's so little like actual music at the later portion of this game. It makes sense. There's nothing left at this point of the war, but It's interesting. Even in the cinematics, it has that music it used. I think it was one of the missions actually had it. It basically just has that thump noise. It was really the only music that was playing for a huge portion of that cinematic. Why are we dropping so fast?
Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft.
Turns out we're fighting ground forces.
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
There's the island in the back there, I think. There's that cloud.
What's going on? What did you say? Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Strato 1, target
Ooh,
acquired.
radicals.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
I'm gonna assume all of the boats are friendly. Because I think I missed IDing one of them, but...
Shit. These are Ocean.
Hello. We are indeed Ocean. Especially for strafing ground targets, that auto-lock on the machine gun's pretty big.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Should have bought the AGMs. It's always the case.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
Oh, suddenly mini ground targets. I'm tempted to actually restart this mission entirely.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
Also probably lock onto the thing I'm trying to shoot.
Shooting at him.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Destroyed by Strider 1.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Boats, we got air.
Get the wounded out of here, hurry!
Let's see what's going on with the boats.
We're as good as dead.
Although these aren't really a threat to anything, we may as well. Oops. I've apparently forgotten how to. Ooh, conservatism. We have multiple factions out here, apparently.
No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. Those Erusian bastards. He's a blatant war crime.
Try to get this one killed and then, or fired at and then ID this. I think this is, yeah, I was gonna say, should be the same faction.
Crazy people. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver.
The mass driver.
It's highly combustible.
Strato 1, target acquired. Target is down.
Join with us.
Wait, that was a drone, wasn't it? What did...
I just got the photograph.
Why is there a drone launching there? That must mean there's a truck over there that I should really probably fucking deal with. Oh, that's an ally. Wait a minute. This is the person we're defending. That I actually completely forgot about. Fucking... The lock-on system bothers me immensely. Because it doesn't necessarily lock on the way I want it to. What are you? Another drone. Why are there a bunch of drones around here? Where are they coming from? Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that'll hit if the other one didn't. There we go.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
We just need to buy some time. Holding the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver.
That should kill that tank. It did not, because it fucking missed, because AD tanks are all assholes. Don't hit me. I actually can't kill this thing right now. There we go. Now, all of these aircraft are shooting at me, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're enemies. Because until I ID them, they just act like enemies.
Allied retreat looks good.
Get rid of these SAM sites over here that I've ID'd at some point, apparently.
Target acquired.
They all SAM sites? They are.
Strike craft. High shit. Reach there. One destroyed target.
High shit meat fan. I like that.
Show no sign of letting up. We're taking
Oh, I found where the drones are coming from.
that goes through. Two tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Unfortunately, I just accidentally hit a
Asking
yellow.
for friendly fire. ID your targets.
It wasn't a friendly.
Warning.
What if I get penalized for that?
Locked on.
XSAM.
Confirmed destroyed.
I see.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka. Getting the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster.
I actually don't remember what the difference between a SAM and an XSAM is, I'll be honest. You're clearly an enemy, and you also should be.
Strider 1,
Yes.
target destroyed.
Can't we flank the enemy and strike them from behind? We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something!
Will that hit? Probably not, no. Because those aren't high tracking missiles. Unfortunately. I'm gonna need you to die for me.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
From
Understood.
the east. I would like to ID these. It's all friendlies? Yes,
Strider
okay.
1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire?
Oh, they're way over there.
Of course.
Mhm.
Chase off the bogeys. There's no way they're ours.
Let's go through the storm cloud. What could go wrong?
Operation No Return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Unguided. They're real high up. Those are
You're an
bombers.
armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Those have to be bombers with this setup.
Like an eagle.
Oh, it's actually locking onto me. No, it's a 35.
Strider 1, missile launched.
It is a lot of them, in
Identification
fact.
complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Oh, they are bombers. Okay.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Are 160s the only... Stop chasing me. 160s the only bombers that ever get used in this game. Hey, by the way.
Target locked.
I was going a little too fast there. I mean, all of these are going to be enemies.
Enemy on your back.
So I could fire the multi-target ones. Which I'd love to do efficiently.
All systems ready.
But, you know, fucking clouds, mate.
This is launch control. The enemy is at work on you. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control.
Operation
Roger that.
Feeding Time.
Fox 3,
We need to get these bombers down, but I'm getting harassed out here.
bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
I need to get them killed quickly, apparently.
Graham 7, I'm behind my target.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Unfortunately, I think I spent too much time. Plus these idiots still chasing me.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Come on, man. I can't be doing this when I need to shoot missiles.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
They're just chasing me, and my teammates aren't exactly helping, so...
These reinforcements are elite.
So that'll kill that.
Lock on you.
Where's the other one? I should be able to just fly straight into this one, but one of those might miss. Nope. Okay.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
The downside is I took a missile to do so,
Continue with your mission.
which isn't great, obviously. Because they're also stealth planes, apparently. They're always stealth planes. Why wouldn't they be?
Thanks, but will we make it in time?
And there's more drones
A
over
landing
there.
ship is waiting for you.
There's always more drones. Every time.
Just a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find him, the more people we can save.
Oh right, we're saving stuff. I completely forgot we were doing that. Where's the other target? This way. Although, it doesn't seem like I'm actually well, I am time limited, but like, it doesn't look like these are targets to defend. If they don't die, I'm not actually losing anything.
Do the countdown. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
There's the container truck.
Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone.
I need to sneeze. God damn it.
Hostile or friendly.
Don't say you need to sneeze while you're sneezing, apparently. You'll choke to death. Anyway, now that I've done that, I was trying to mute myself so I could actually sneeze. But, you know. Hey.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. It's hit, we're done for.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
Hey.
I need you to help some people.
You don't need to call me a dumbass.
Belarusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That we would.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the 2 of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Well, just tell me where the fucking refugees are, man.
That's right.
Or do I already know where they are? I have no idea where
Destroyed
they
all
are.
of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete.
Is that drone?
Okay, Scrap
It
Queen.
is.
Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she?
Use the smoke canister. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron!
Apparently she's going to.
Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we confirmed the location of the flare.
Not much of a flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Nickel.
Don't miss. Don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Nickel.
Hurry!
Nickel. Nickel.
Target acquired.
For an advanced SAM site, these things aren't terribly.
Strider 1,
Please,
target
thank you.
destroyed.
They're not terribly accurate.
Roger. Enemy has a lock on you.
Pants. I guess they just have a faster lock on. Oh, we don't have a lot of time. Hold up. I just realized that. I'm out here taking out SAM sites. We ain't got time for that.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Alright, 20 seconds left. There's a tank, so that'll take 2 missiles.
Target locked. Hurry. Get moving.
But unfortunately, that's gonna take more than the 1 pass that I just did because I fucked up the strafe.
Not refugees. They're criminals.
Oh, just in time.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice
You know, if you
going.
ignore the fact that I did
You
a
hear the singing?
gun strafe, but you know, that's fine. I did hear the sound.
Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Cooling system.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
Is this a space ramp over? Well, not a space ship, a launch ramp over here.
Man, he said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Like, this is clearly going to be used for launching something. You don't just build a launch ramp on your fucking runway for no reason.
8, 7.
And have a countdown. You know, just saying.
2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply
We
ships
should
have
probably
been
shoot
launched from the
those
mass
down,
driver.
shouldn't we?
If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
They're going surprisingly slow considering they launched off a mass driver.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We
What?
got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now and focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
You're not wrong. And these people are not gonna. Well, hey. Of course that happens. These people are not gonna leave me alone. These drones, I should say.
I hope the payload gets delivered to the Arsenal Bird.
Hey, I need you to lock on for me. It turns out this thing is actually going quite fast. I was mistaken. I hope that stayed locked on. I don't think it did, though.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do was fly fast.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
That is not the explosion I was expecting that to
Did you
make.
see that explosion?
This
Looks like that's
fucking
one of them
wind.
down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
This wind is something fierce, actually.
The supply ships are too far away. We'll never catch them at this rate.
What are you on about? I'm quite clearly chasing it.
Calculated the remaining time.
There we go.
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
That was the end of the mission, too. Well, it should be,
Y'all
because the
enjoyed
time
pretty
stopped.
Fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Thanks, dude.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister?
The princess.
A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
Apparently my connection is garbage because I'm dropping frames.
The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
My connection's always
No,
trash,
just
though,
basically
so.
prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
And what is that something that we will do, sir?
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3,
Sorry,
we
tabbed
don't
out
have the
for a
firepower
moment.
to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean
I
landing
was just
ship.
checking something.
What's going on?
The Ocean landing ship? By God. Who could have foreseen such a thing?
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
was hoping they'd give me a picture or something to look at, but... A new nickname. Give out a lot of nicknames that you can't change in the campaign. Those are apparently multiplayer only.
We
Or
found
seemingly
a boat
multiplayer
that
only.
sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent.
Well, there's your
How did
Belkan
you
reference.
know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype.
Wait, isn't this the dude from
Honest
6?
opinion, and was thrown in jail for it.
Or something was one of them. This is one of the characters from one of them.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
I'm gonna have to restart the stream when this cutscene is over.
My strong belief that
Because I'm dropping a lot of frames.
faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started
Like
falling
almost
apart
all of them.
once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's quite the bold statement there. See if I can keep this cinematic from going again. I've apparently figured out a way to delay this, but let me restart the stream real quick.